Hello and welcome, Gemini, to your weekly Zodiac Tarot General reading for the week of July 18th, 2021 to July 24th of 2021. This is Moon Kitty, or you can call me Kitty for short, of Moon Kitty Tarot and Circle of Divination. Please make sure you like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so that you know when I am uploaded the next. So, like I said, this is a general reading for Gemini. Make sure that if this does not resonate with you, that you check with your sun, moon, and rising signs. Also, a note before we get started: I will never reach out to you personally to ask you for money or to set up a personal reading with you. I do offer personal readings and Reiki healing sessions. So if you would like to set that up on your own, the link for Circle of Divination is in the description, as well as all of my social medias in the description box below. Those are the only social media accounts I use, and again, I will never reach out to you. So please be aware of the spammers, scammers, and trolls. With that being said, this week I am using the Gateway to the Divine Tarot by Ciro Marchetti. I have already pulled 10 cards for you, Gemini, for this week. I also have, by Ciro Marchetti, a mini version of the Gilded Tarot Royale deck that I will use if I feel inclined and need clarification on any cards. Now, so you see these two decks here. This is the Starseed and the Whispering Woods message decks. If I do feel like there is a message for you at the end of the reading for the week, I will pull from one of those two decks to give you a general reading message for the week of July 18th, Gemini. So like I said, I have already pulled 10 cards for you. I don't really record shuffling the main cards just because it can take a while. I do shuffle about 12 to 20 times in between each reading, so I make sure that the cards are good and shuffled. All right, Gemini, let's see what card is going to represent the energy that is surrounding you for the week of July 18th. And that is the King of Coins, or King of Pentacles, in reversed. So be careful of how you're spending money for the week of July 18th, Gemini. Also, if you're feeling ungrounded or kind of off for that week, that you step out into nature, whether it's in your own yard, a park, the beach, whatever. Anytime that you spend in nature, take your shoes off if you can, and just let the earth ground you. It's called grounding or earthing, and it helps to remove and absorb some of those negative energies that we generally have flying around us or within us. So the next card that is crossing you for that week is the Queen of Swords. Make sure that you do have your protections up for the week, and you're not feeling flighty. Again, grounding is important, and spending time in nature is important as well. So the next card that we have for you, Gemini, is the Strength card in reverse. This card is such a pretty card. You might be feeling, maybe in the beginning of the week of July 18th, a little bit low. Your energies might be a little low. Again, spending that time in nature tends to reset our psyches and our bodies. You might be feeling a little weak for the week of July 18th, maybe the beginning of the week. But just be aware of that, and you are, again, putting up those protections. So the next card we have for you that is above you is the Knight of Swords in reverse. I feel like you might have been you might be stuck in the crossfires, or you might be getting into some discord or some discontent, maybe a few arguments for the week of July 18th, Gemini. Be careful you're watching your duality, that you're not going from one extreme to the other, Gemini. If you notice on this card, there's two birds underneath the knight's helmet, and right here in between the two birds is a tornado, and they are flying above the clouds of that tornado and above the storm. So being that it's in reverse, take that into account, that you decide to fly above anything that you feel could be off or out of balance. So the next card is the Tower in reverse. I'm glad to see that it's in reverse. You might be feeling a little stuck this week of July 18th. Maybe things aren't changing quick enough for you, and maybe that's why most of the cards so far are in reverse for you. This is one of the few decks that I do read in reverse. This is actually the first deck, or a copy of the very first deck I purchased. I don't use that very first deck I purchased very often because it is so well loved and used that I don't want it to start falling apart. But back to your reading, Gemini. The Tower in reverse can be making you feel like you're a little stuck, like things aren't moving and progressing fast enough. Just be patient. Maybe this week is a week to rest, relax. Again, spending time in nature for you, Gemini, and watching that dual sense of self that you have. So the next card is a beautiful card. It is the Eight of Wands, and it has Artemis in the back, Sagittarius actually, excuse me, in the clouds. And as you can see, there's a very bad storm down here at the bottom of the deck, but above it with Sagittarius on there, it is sunny and beautiful, and the light is shining. And again, you can see that the wands are rising up out of that storm, so that's going to be the theme, to rise above, like I said, with the Knight of Swords over there, to rise above any discontent or discord. That, again, this is only the third reading I've been recorded for the week of July 18th. However, the last two have also had the same message of rising above and not falling for traps, not falling for people in their foul moods. So the next card is the Two of Coins in reverse. So it's really interesting that most of the cards have, or quite a few of the cards anyway, for you, Gemini, have a storm in the clouds, as you can see at the bottom, which would technically be the top of the card. And he is riding his little old-fashioned bicycle on the water, and he has two coins in his hands he's holding on to tightly. Make sure you're not sinking into depressions or being out of balance, Gemini. Again, you're rising above, not falling below any discontent. The next card has to deal with the home, with your family. And like I said, for the week of July 11th, family does not always have to be blood related. It could be your chosen family. So I have a huge chosen family in addition to my blood related family, and I love them just the same as I do my blood relations. So if you if you have a large extended family that's not related by blood, this also includes them and your friends. So this is an awesome card. This is the Star card. It might be a good week to spend time at home with your family and friends. Just being in happiness, and it will help relight that star, that light that you have within you, maybe just to be alone and with some family and friends. The next card is your hopes and fears, and this card is interesting that it would come after the star card. It is the Hermit card in reverse, and the Hermit actually has the star in his light, which in this case is a wand or a staff. I think maybe you're fearing that you're going to be alone for the week, or maybe for the rest of your life. I'm not quite sure. I don't think that is the case, Gemini. I do feel like there's a lot of people who care for you, whether you see it or not. They are there. And if you're single, try loving yourself. You don't have to have someone in your life who loves you for you. You can be that person who loves you for you. That's the most important person to have love you, Gemini, is you. You're pretty amazing. Don't forget that. The next card is the Page of Wands, and he's looking forward. To the future, and this is the outcome position for you, Gemini. I do equate the page cards to youthfulness, being naive, playfulness. He is the squire to the knight, which you did have a knight card in here, although it wasn't the wands knight or knight of wands. Make sure that you do take time to play, to regroup, to have some you time this week, Gemini, that you're not always on the go taking care of everyone else, that you're taking care of you too. Okay. I don't feel any need for any clarification for you, Gemini. So let's pull a message card from the Starseed deck. Let's cleanse this deck with a few shuffles first. Get rid of any stagnant energies that might be in the deck from just sitting in my room. All right, what message do you have for Gemini for the week of July 18th? Okay. Oh, this, again, great message for you, Gemini, I have to say. This card is the release card. Release anything that keeps you from your path of authenticity. I have to go slow so my camera doesn't keep the cards out of focus. Sorry. Release. Don't hold on to any grudges. Don't hold on to anything that is not a part of your true, authentic being, Gemini. If it is not good for you, let it go. And you can ask for your divine help, your God, your divine universe, divine divinity, universal, Mother Earth, creator, source, whatever you want to call it, etc. Your spirit guides, your angels, those who you choose to work with in your path. You can call upon them to remove anything that is not of your highest good, Gemini. And I'm going to suggest that for this week, that you release and let go, you relax, and you rest for the week of July 18th. As much as you can anyway. I know we all have to work. Again, this is Moon Kitty Tarot, and I want to thank you, Gemini, for stopping by. If this does not resonate with you, Gemini, please make sure that you check your sun, moon, and rising signs. And also, if it does resonate with you, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. And let me know in the comments section below that it did resonate with you. Or if you have any questions, feel free to ask me in the comments. Ways to get a hold of me in my social media and to set up a private reading are in the description box. Thank you so much, Gemini. I hope you have a fantastic week. Blessed be.